Welcome back to more God of War 2, and today we continue through this Tower of the Sisters, I think. I think that's what we're doing, or maybe it's their palace. I don't fucking know. Open that door.
Tower, palace, place.
What's annoying about that door is you can't just open it and then save the game, so you don't have to open it again later. Nope, can't do that. The door shuts. It's annoying.
Yes, because fuck you, that's why.
That's right. As I mentioned in the last video, there was a health chest there, so if you need it.
Ghost of Sparta? It was foretold that you would come. I will not let you reach the sisters.
Oh, makes me laugh every time. I love it.
Indeed.
I love it. By the way, that voice is the voice of Armin Shimmerman, who played Quark in Star Trek Deep Space Nine. I think he played a character in Buffy as well.
I will not let you reach the sisters.
Principal, I believe. And he was also in an episode of Stargate. Right, so there is a thing we need to do over there. But first I wanted this to max out health.
Oh, yes.
Look,
You just want to hear the guy just scream a lot.
I should have left my one failed attempt at this next part in just for the scream. I should have done it. I didn't, but I should have. All right, motherfucker. Nasty bit of business coming up, but it has to be done.
You will doom us all! Can't you see that?
Read the words.
Hear me, noble sisters who forge our destinies. Another seeks an audience to change their fate. As proof that he is worthy. No, Kratos! This will be the end of us all! You must stop!
This is your purpose. Die with honor.
I give my blood to illuminate the way.
Kratos, like the fiery phoenix who is resurrected from his ashes, you too search for a second chance at life. Find these ashes and free the phoenix. Only then will you find the path to the Temple of the Face.
Right, so I mentioned that in the previous video. Now we have one of the Sisters of Fate. Knowing that it's Kratos, which only can mean that this is not a pre-recorded message, encouraging Kratos. Yet in the last video we had one say, "You will never reach the sisters."
Oh, that was some fine voice acting, sir.
I did what I could. I did my best. Much like I did on this annoying bit, which, if you're not visually impaired, probably not a big deal. When you are, it's kind of annoying.
I mean, it's annoying even still.
Yeah, we got to turn this, then jump up to that next platform, flip a switch, jump back down, turn the thing again to get enough steam to rise all the way to the ceiling. Couldn't just be create a steam vent and then jump up and glide. Nope. We got to be annoying about it.
Right. Look at Kratos getting all steamy.
I'm sure there are videos out there, but we're not going to get into that.
Okay.
We're absolutely not getting into that one. Just like the red orb chest that's somewhere around here that I'm deliberately not getting into because fuck it. Kratos is tired of watermelon. He's had enough.
You haven't even maxed out everything you have yet.
That is true, but the last thing I have, I will have plenty of orbs to do so by the end of the game. And I'm never going to use it, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, you're going to use it like once.
I already used it the one time I'm using it. I don't care.
I'm talking about the thing you don't have yet.
Oh, that's probably the Blade of Olympus.
I think we all know that it is.
Yeah.
And again, you can get it, pause the game real quick, upgrade it, and then use it.
Maybe. I don't think you can upgrade it. If memory serves, I did look at that because it was in the menu at the start of the game when we had it, and you couldn't upgrade it. Yeah, be sure to jump and glide there because otherwise you're going to have a bad time. And
I don't know what you mean.
And I'm actually pretty happy with myself. I do fail one of these quick time events, but otherwise it was one of those moments where I was like, yeah, I didn't have to save state to do these. I actually felt pretty good about myself doing these QTEs. Okay, it ended up being 2 QTEs I failed. For me, being visually impaired, still not bad. At the time, I didn't think it was worth the effort to remove from the video, but it is a long video and I changed my mind. So none of that will be in this video. Unfortunately, this is just one of those sections in the game that lasts longer than it really needs to. Again, it's not a bad section or anything like that, but it would have been nice to move through it a lot quicker. But there really isn't much of a way to do that. It just takes as long as it takes. And it helps that the QTEs are all in the same spot.
Yes.
It would be a shame if they were to...
They were all over the screen?
Yeah, yeah. Which we've already seen.
Nobody would do that. That would be rude.
It would be. Luckily, Ghost of Sparta was pretty good at not putting you in a situation where there were too many QTEs you had to pass to get through. So it really didn't screw you over that much. Ascension, I remember being really bad, but I'm not replaying that game, obviously, so it doesn't matter.
I will point out, your health bar is longer than your magic bar.
It is?
So, there's still got to be some feathers sitting around.
There are no feathers. There's another one of those items that we picked up for health. There's one of those for magic, and we will get that this video as well. So, thanks for spoiling things for everybody at home who probably already know about it because they've played the game before. Oh, by the way, I did this first try, so happy about that.
What?
Oh, hell.
No way.
No save
There's some
states?
spikies. We all know how good you are with spikies.
Oh, yes, the spikies. Full magic helps in this situation
Oh, yes, yes, it does.
because these guys do get annoying, and you'll see they will jam these gears.
It is hilarious that I'm like a little stressed, like, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, on a pre-recorded video.
Oh, dude, when I was playing this, like, yeah, I succeeded first try. I was fucking stressed. I am not even going to pretend about that shit. I got through it. I took a minute. I was like, holy shit. This is fucking stressful because that ceiling gets super close. And even at the end, when you get to open the door to get out of here, it gets super close.
Even if you're totally rocking this section,
Yep.
that ceiling's gonna get close.
Yeah.
It's gonna get uncomfortable if you don't know exactly where it has to be to get you.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is definitely a not comfortable section, that's for sure.
It is definitely one of those you want to get the fuck on with it.
Yeah. I popped some Kronos' Rage there just to get the enemies away from me because they can mess with you. In my previous playthrough, I'm pretty sure they did.
I think you failed it once because of them.
On my previous playthrough, yeah, I definitely did. That definitely happened. So yeah, here I'm just like, I had to pause the game, save state it, just kind of relax a little bit because I was like, oh, okay, stressed now. Because at this point in the game, now you've gone through that. Now, granted, there was a save point just before you did that, but now there's no save point. So if the power goes out or something happens to the console, yeah, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Not great. Thankfully, there's a health chest here.
Right. Not that you really needed it, though.
Fair, but if I lost a little bit of health, it was right there. Kratos might as well have taken the lime.
I mean,
or that could be the watermelon. We did discuss. It could be.
I'm okay with that. I would like to see it be, like, not just green.
Right.
For watermelon, but you know what? I'm willing to live with, but if you only get to choose one color, green is fine.
Okay. Okay. For the rest of this game.
Clearly, the red, at worst, is like berry mix.
Because see, the blue could be a berry mix as well.
It is, and when you get the red and blue together, that's clearly blueberry crunch.
Yep, and I did mention in a previous video, yep, everybody get a break from that, but you know what? We're bringing it back.
Right. Never gonna let it go. Oh, look at them bitches liming ya.
They are. Yeah, so in this situation, we're basically dealing with these dudes just because they're archers and you don't want people messing with you when you're trying to climb.
Yes, and I would like to point out that their stair is clearly lime because their stair is very sourpuss.
It is. I would agree with you on that. The best part is I didn't see that enemy, so I was like, oh, I'm going to pause the game, save state, take a minute. And then I was like, oh, you're here. Okay. And then, oh, you got a friend. All right, cool. I can kill you too. Again, it's one of those age-old situations where I didn't see you, so if you just left me alone, you'd be all right now. But no, you didn't do that, did you? I almost make this. That would have been cool.
Yeah, I do think you can actually make that one.
I could see that, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, more ceiling climbing. There is a red orb chest to the left if you want to go for that. I do not, but it is there. It will no longer be flavored in this game because we're not picking them up anymore. What I am going to do is throw these dudes at other dudes because, you know, he's just a dude throwing a dude at another dude at another dude.
Right. Right. In
Fuck
front
you,
of
that's
another
right.
dude.
Yes, yes. You know, I still have not actually seen that movie.
I don't know if I have either, to be quite honest. I feel like it's highly likely that I have.
Tropic Thunder?
Oh, yes.
I've not seen it, so I don't know if it's any good. I hear mixed things about it. So
It's fantastic. I was fucking with you because we've had previous conversations about it. Sorry.
Okay. Well, then, yeah.
I've seen it. It's one of those
You
ones
know what?
where...
Then I'll watch it later on today then. By the way, I'm getting magic because I need it. You can get rage if you need it.
Your rage was full.
Well, there you go. See, I made the right choice. But we're also going to need magic here to open up a thing. Eventually, I'm going to use the bow, which for some reason is tied to a magic meter, but they correct that in God of War 3.
There's also item bomb here.
I was coming back for it. Don't worry.
You son of
Don't
a bitch. You
worry.
won't even fucking play the game right.
See, there you go. And now we got maxed out magic.
You're all blueberried out. Slash
is.
blue raspberry.
Or mixed berry, remember? Mixed berry.
Yeah, it could be mixed berry.
So
could be like a tropical berry blend, but that's only for certain candy brands.
Right, but first we're going to smash this wall and we're going to flip this switch. It's going to get rid of those spikes, which is going to make life a little easier. And I'm going to be fancy and not jump all the way back over before jumping up here.
What?
Yeah. I should have tried to do this, especially since I have save states. I should have tried to do this all in one go, because save states do get me to be a little bit more ballsy with some of the stuff I do, which is fun.
Yes. And they can prove to you what you can actually get away with, too.
Well, you saw me when I was test playing God of War 1.
The ashes of the phoenix. Only fire will set him free.
Yes, Gaia. Great. So yeah, we got to set a phoenix free. Awesome. But yeah, I was trying to jump across those balance beams at the start of the game. It didn't work out, but I didn't really care because I was just goofing around.
Right. Which was also funny because there was a section that you fucking killed it like your first go, but you weren't recording anything.
Oh, of course. Of course. Well, yeah, I didn't get to that game until a few months later. But oh well.
But I thought that was hilarious. It's like, of course you nailed it when you're not recording anything.
Oh, of course. That's the Let's Player's curse.
Yes.
So anyway, speaking of being a little bit more ballsy, and this may not be crazy for some people, and I did mention spikes. I don't know how those spikes can kill you unless you catch the tip.
You know how it goes.
Run over here and grab this. And we're obviously on a timer. Kratos, get it.
Get it, boy.
Awesome. Now, I could just run back, but you know what? Let's smash that first. Now I'll get back.
That gives you the stop.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Ability too.
you
So.
can take that a lot more conservatively than I did, but And it killed some
Yeah.
enemies, so that's always nice.
Right.
Now, this part I found really annoying. You stop time there. I had a hard time getting him to grab onto this. Do one rotation, then move slightly to the left, because naturally I wanted to move to the right to get to where we need to go, but I'm guessing that takes you out of range of that time stopper, which we've talked about before.
It does. And like the time stopper
seems
to
silly.
me is, it's bitchy with the mechanic sometimes. And that's the one part that I did not like.
Yeah, the mechanic itself is cool. Its execution could have used a little work.
Yeah, it's like, okay, you're in one instance making it seem like line of sight is all you need. In another instance, you're like, no, it can't even be close on the angle.
Yeah, and in that situation, it's like, okay, clearly... Oh, by the way, save those chests for later. It's like, clearly, the game knows what I want to do.
Right.
But yet, no, like, I'm literally in the same room as the thing, and no, we can't do it.
Yeah.
This part fucking sucks, too. It's annoying and slow and tedious. That's what I mean by it sucks.
Okay.
Not that it caused me to die a bunch of times, just that it's annoying and slow and tedious.
Yes, it is.
So, yeah, just be
Now,
aware of that.
granted, using magic makes it a lot easier.
It does, and that's why I said save the chests, because we will come back for those later. Because, again, like you said, magic makes this a lot easier.
Makes it so much easier.
I am glad that this thing kind of creates a barrier where this fire can't penetrate it, so if you want to go back for health, you're not fucked over by the fire, so that's always nice.
Yes.
And for a PS2 game, this actually looks kind of cool. I will give it that.
Yes. And what I like about this is like the fire comes frequently, but not so frequently that it's an absolute pain in the ass.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that it isn't a pain in the ass because that's what it's meant to be.
Right.
But it could have been worse. There are other sections and other things that are kind of like the timed do this until you have to get out of the way of it.
Yeah.
You know, that are a little bit more, okay, goddamn, let me get a little bit further in between.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what I've noticed in the second half of this game is it's a lot more bitchy moments that are just either tedious or irritating for no reason, where it's like, and I've said this in previous videos, I just want to kill stuff. Just let me kill monsters. Give me one or two here or there, cool. But it's just one after another at this point. It's just like, come on, dude. Just give me a couple rooms where all I have to do is fight enemies. Is that asking too much?
Now, a thing that I think that they could have made this a little bit cooler is if the fire hurt the monsters a little bit more too.
That's what irritated me. I wondered that too. Why can't it hurt the enemies? Because that does seem like something that should happen.
Like the little thing, the little nymph thing that's flying around
Right.
right now, it's on fire as it is. I'm okay with that not
that's
being
fair.
hurt by fire. But
That's
yeah,
actually
but
fair.
the other people that popped up,
Right.
it's kind of like, okay, you could at least have them react to it.
Exactly. Hell, if done right, that could be part of the mechanic of this area. And the annoying thing too is when you get this thing placed where it needs to go, because first you have to place it in front of a switch and then flip that, and then you got to move it on to another pressure point, I guess you would call it. But the fire's going to move it, so if you don't get it there in time, it just gets kind of annoying. So like I left it where I needed it to come back and get health and magic, and yeah, it's going to be moved by the time I get back to it.
Yeah, it gets pushed off of the button.
Yeah, which
Yep.
is just one of those annoying little things where it's like, okay, you didn't have to do that, but you did, so fuck you.
See, and that one I actually kind of appreciated. I mean, because I didn't feel like it was like a bitchy timed thing, because it does take a minute for it to get pushed back. It's not like it just goes, oh, one fire is going to push it all the way back,
Right. I still feel like it's a bit egregious, but that's me. I don't see how fire is pushing this thing back. I feel like that thing should be stationary. But either way, it doesn't matter. Made it through. Success. Yay and whatnot. Give me that lime crunch. And let's go ahead and move on. Because we got ashes. Oh God, we've got ashes. Oh no.
Where's the mountain?
Oh God.
You're taking them all the way to the damn mountain, sir.
At least this game does taking ashes somewhere relatively well. We're just carrying it through this area here, so it's not a whole plot point of the game, so we're all right.
Well, I mean, it is a plot point of the game, just not the same kind of plot point.
Well, it's not the main plot point, so it's certainly a plot point of this area, absolutely, but it's not the whole plot of a 20-plus hour game.
With at least 5 hours being walking and the fucking ashes back to where you start.
Yep. If anybody needed more reason for why we're not playing those games, there you go. And at this point, I just kind of was like, fuck it, just get rid of these enemies as quickly as I could. I didn't want to be stylish or anything, because at this point, I felt like things have been going on for a while, because that spike trap bit with the time stopper, that took me a while. So I was kind of irritated at this point. Not that I didn't know what I was getting into, to be fair.
Right.
But it was kind of a thing where I was like, oh, okay, I really could stop and be all right.
Right. And this joke has to be made. Is anybody else disappointed that not Jean Grey coming out of the lava?
A little bit. I'm not even an X-Men fan, but yeah, a little bit. I feel like...
I mean, you know what? I would even take Rachel.
Ooh. I'm not familiar with Rachel, but that's fine.
The daughter whose character's name was actually Phoenix.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with Deadpool, and that's about it.
Okay, and that's fine. I mean, it's a little disappointing because,
That's
X-Men
fine,
are-
but we're not going to go
like-
into that right now.
like full storyline, not movies.
Awesome. So
X-Men better.
I believe you. I'm just saying. So
Yes.
yeah, there's a lower platform to this that you can jump to if you want another red orb chest.
Because you should. Because you like yourself.
So finally, we get a point where we get a bit of a stress reliever. We get these easy enemies to deal with. It's not a very long segment, and I would have preferred a room of these dudes to just run around and grab and kill, but
right.
at least
But
it's
it is
something.
a spiral staircase.
It is. We don't have the camera angle, but it is. I agree.
Right? At least somebody appreciates what franchise they're a part of.
Right. But it is nice stress relief after all the bullshit that the game's been giving us. And I have been trying to throw more enemies just because it's something different.
Right. It's like if you had a bunch of weapons that you didn't often use, you could use them here just for the giggles.
I could, I suppose. Yeah, I guess the barbarian hammer would have been cool here. I can't remember exactly how you switch sub-weapons. I remember it's kind of annoying. You have to go into a menu, but I don't remember the button combo. And I wasn't going to take the time to look it up for the stupid-ass spear that's not fun to use anyway, so it's not really worth it for me.
It's a pokey stick.
It is a pokey stick. I'd rather just use the blades, to be honest.
Because, yes.
I mean, the barbarian hammer's all right. I wouldn't mind using that occasionally. There is a bit where I am going to use it. Probably next video.
It's kind of fun as a change-up.
Yeah. But yeah, as far as the spear, I don't even know why we have that.
Yeah.
I guess they just figured, hey, something else for you to sink orbs into in case you're playing on easy. Awesome. But I'm not going to use it. Right, so we got a ride on a phoenix to catch. I'm sure it's not going to be complicated at all.
Of course not.
And I love that I was just trying to go for this chest and he wanted to save the game. I'm like, that's not what I wanted to do yet.
Yeah, but even he respects the save.
Oh, I respect the save too. And if I were playing this on a console, I would even more respect the save, but I would still want to pick up my Lyman mixed berry first. We're opening this place up a little bit. So yeah, open up for daddy. Oh yeah.
In which?
No? A little creepy? A little bit too much?
A little creepy? Terrible idea when we're talking about Kratos.
I want to follow that up with a comment about his family so bad. I mean, technically, he opened them up, so... Which wasn't the original comment I was going to make, but...
I was assuming that wasn't. No, I was like... we just got the watered-down version of something.
But even that's probably pretty bad, but oh well. So here's a puzzle I actually like. Because it's more in line with what I want from puzzles in a God of War game. Simple, it's like a simple little, hey, just give you a break from the combat for a minute. Now this part I don't like because again, ceiling climbing, kind of over it at this point. Can't remember if we got to do it in God of War 3, probably do.
I am pretty sure you do.
I would think so. Hopefully it's less janky, but you never know.
Yeah, because I remember... Like, there are certain sections where I'm like, whatever, I think it's the heavy strike that will also, like, move you faster.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where it's like, come on. Effectively wall run already.
I know we've talked about this before, but at this point, I'm just fed up. I think this is the last time we have to do it, but don't quote me on that. I could be... No, actually... I take that back. There's another ceiling climb bit that will be in the next video. Never mind.
I'm gonna say, it would surprise me if this was the last one.
Well, we got 2 more videos, and most of what we have left to do is boss fights.
Yeah.
I think we got one more puzzle, and then one more traversal area, maybe an enemy encounter or 2. At least from what I remember. I could be remembering wrong, but I know it's going to be 2 more videos. But yeah, something like this, it's pretty simple. And if you don't know what we're doing, you'll see here in a few minutes after we take out the garbage. And I was hoping that the enemies were gone, but there's another one.
I was gonna say.
And I didn't realize that these were the same dudes that I could just grab and throw, or I would have done that. Would have saved me time and trouble, but it's fine.
Indeed.
So yeah, we just need to grab this. I don't know what the fuck it is, but we're grabbing it.
It's a little tower-y, column-y kind of thing.
Ooh, columns.
I know.
I forget where the games librarian wanted me to ask you something about columns, and I don't remember what it was. Yeah, so we just want to line this up about halfway on the platform and halfway off. So it's a very simple puzzle, which I like, but it makes sense in a way.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense why this would be a thing to begin with, but it makes sense as a puzzle solution. So I like this one. It's good. It's a nice little palate cleanser,
It is.
as opposed to some of the other ones we've had to deal with. Like, hey, let's just have multiple turny platforms for no reason with nothing in between.
Right?
We wouldn't want to just take the player
like
directly
you
to where
do.
we're going. Yep. Okay, it's not
You don't
nothing.
have that in your home?
Right. Okay, there was a health chest. Ooh. Yeah, I would say prepare yourself because something's coming. I don't know what that sound is that's playing there, but oh well.
I have come too far to fail.
And this is kind of an interesting look for a boss fight. Looks like we're fighting the enemy's shadow. And I just use rage here because we're going to get a rage refill in a bit anyways. And Kratos, he doesn't even pay attention to who he's fighting. That could come back to bite him later.
Nope.
You?
My lord?
I told you to return to Sparta. Why do you leave Sparta unprotected?
Sparta is no more.
What treachery is this?
Zeus. He came under the cloak of darkness into Sparta. Keep watch. The people cried out for you. They begged for their god to save them. But you did not come. I was left with no choice. I had to seek out the sisters to change the fate of our beloved Sparta. For I am all that is left. Now you are all that is left. I have faith that our brothers of Sparta will live on through the true God of War.
Zeus! Is this how you face me, coward? I am through doing the bidding of the gods. Come down here and face me now, Zeus! I cannot change my fate! I I grow tired of the lies of the gods! I grow tired of the lies of the gods! I am so sorry, my love. Can you ever forgive me?
All is not lost, Kratos. You must go on. There is much at stake here.
I cannot defeat the gods.
Victory favors you, Kratos. But you must grab hold of your destiny and command it. There is a war on the horizon, and we need you to lead us into battle.
To what end?
The death of Zeus. If you relent, Zeus will torment you still. He will not rest knowing you live. And when you die, his brother Hades will see that your soul is tortured for all eternity. You will have no rest until you destroy him. Take within you this fire that burned your beloved Sparta. Let it fuel your rage and hasten your steps towards destiny. The time to act is upon us, Kratos. This battle is just the beginning of a great war that is to come.
All right, we got an upgrade to the Rage of the Titans. Huzzah! So how he got that upgrade in what I assume is a dream, I'm not sure. And oh, look, our friend's corpse is nearby. Maybe that'll help us out. So
Sometimes you gotta go, corpse tossing.
yeah, so we need to smack this tentacle. Okay. Put that body there. That's going to help us out. Now we got a vent. And treat him like a woman and smack him in the face. Wait, what? That was only a joke. I almost said it's funny because it's true. That's not right. That's not right at all. Oh dear. That's no bueno. Yeah, climb up that tentacle and be sure to hit your circle prompts and you're good.
All I'm saying is the Rumble version of this commentary is gonna be so much better than
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So true. I do not support that kind of behavior. I need to start uploading these to Rumble. So yeah, we need to just do the same thing again. This time it takes a few more hits to bring down
get
a
a sandwich?
tentacle. Yeah. So, or to bring out a tentacle. Depends on what you're into, you know.
Hey, I've seen enough.
Hey, we're watching one right now, so. Hey, look, it's ancient Greece, all right? I'm not here to judge what they were into in ancient Greece. I feel like
They was freaky. They was freaky, and there's proper historical account of it too. That's the worst part.
Yeah, so we're not going to focus on that because, yeah. So what I learned, because I had trouble grabbing this tentacle, kind of run towards the camera. That seems to be the best way to get to a spot where you can jump on this thing.
Yeah. Actually, that is a particularly bitchy
Yep.
one, no matter what. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's just something I learned watching somebody else's video because I tried that a few times and I'm like, it's too high. How am I supposed to get up there?
Right.
But now that that's taken care of, we got one more phase of this fight. He's eating our friend, so
Right.
I think it's time we attack his tentacles again. I said tentacles.
Did you though? Did you?
I did. Oh yeah, by the way, this is a Cracken apparently. So in case anybody's wondering,
Yes, it is.
that's what we're dealing with.
Right. It's okay. You're gonna release it.
That's right. Just like that. That is kind of a satisfying little cutscene there.
Yes. And I will say, without infringing upon any licensing or rights to imaging, that's a very Wrath of the Titans Kraken looking Kraken at that.
Right. Cracken, please. Plus, it gives us a bridge.
Indeed.
So it's all coming up Kratos.
Right?
Because-
Some proper orb chests that somebody is ignoring because they're a goddamn prick.
Well, I gotta fight the Phoenix in order to ride it, so got shit to do.
Let the rage of the Titans fuel your blades, Kratos.
Don't have time to be grabbing no chests. Why we have to fight this thing, I don't know, considering we freed it, so you would think that it would be like, oh, hey, you just want to go somewhere? Cool, you freed me, so awesome.
Can a brother get a lift?
Right, so we are in an area with, at least at the moment, permanently stopped time. So that'll be next video's problem. Not going to worry about that right now. Instead, I'm getting to the save point. Going to end the video, so thanks for watching. We will see y'all next time with more God of War 2. Release the Kraken.